So my name is Rofia, and currently I am fourth year PhD student in Universiteit Pedagogiczna here in Krakow. So my research topic is more about teacher attitude toward inclusive education. I did some comparison studies between teacher attitude in Indonesia and also Poland, and I want to see what's the factors influence this teacher's attitude toward inclusive education. So I try to make some connection between empathy, between their belief of fun in teaching and learning, and between their self-esteem as a teacher, and as well as this ASC, autism spectrum condition level between teachers. So how these factors will influence the way of teacher think, the way of teacher feel, and the way of their behavior toward inclusive education in both countries. So as we know, we as a young researcher who do our PhD independently, of course, the most challenging part is to motivate ourselves to be, continue in this journey. So not thinking too much, not overthink, and then just focus what we do, what we researching at. So that the most difficult thing, and also to manage the stress. As we know that this academic and also demand us to be focused on our research, our project, and to make like more or deeper deeper knowledge about this research. So that's why the stress management is very important. So how do I overcome that? Of course, we need the good society like to support us. For example, you need to have this balance life between research, between study, and also the social. That's a difficult question to answer. Yeah, we all have purpose in our study. For example, my study is empirical studies. It means when for example, my study, I focus on how teacher attitude toward inclusive education, how it's like contribute to the society. For example, in focusing to special educational need, how we as a country, for example, Indonesia, who represent ASEAN country, and also Poland represent the European standard country, to have this support for inclusive education, how to include, how to have this service for students with special need, because it's like their right, their right, basic right as a person, as a human being, to access the education itself. And then teachers should also have this basic knowledge and skill how to include them special educational need and in the classroom, and then how to have this very good attitude and also very good support for them to access to education. And in terms of my scientific my scientific contribution, of course, me as a young researcher, I don't expect too much to have this contribution. We know that I'm just new beginner, but yeah, I believe I have some scientific contribution, because I also will contribute to the publication that someone will also cite my work. So it's part of my contribution in the scientific field, something like that. And also I believe when I publish something, me and my supervisor, So it's also part of the description of the current situation about this research topic. Of course, first of all, my idol to do research and to be a good young researcher is my supervisor, because I know him, I know Professor Kiran Sehi, I know Professor Joanna Kosweska long before I have this PhD journey. So I believe that, yeah, they inspire me a lot to be a good and ideal young researcher. Okay, after PhD finish, I will come back to my home university in Indonesia. I will come back to teach students, but I will be a different person in terms of my experience. I think I will be better teacher and researcher in my field, and also my field is about special education, so I will teach my student how to deal with students with special needs, how to do a better teacher, and then how to be a good young researcher. But as a person, I want to have more experience in this academic field. So maybe my biggest dream after PhD is I want to pursue another level of education, for example postdoc. So yeah, terima kasih banyak. Salam, bye.